Hello! Today we're going to be a little techie. We're recording an amp for the first time, or I'm recording an amp for the first time. So if that's not your thing, go watch a video about babies or puppies, or people opening boxes for things they never buy, because that's a thing. Alright, so I've never recorded a guitar amp. I have played through guitar amps that other people have recorded. I've thrown a microphone in front of an amp on a stage, which, when you're younger, you just throw it up there, you're like, ooh, it makes noise. We're good. So we're going to try to do this correctly today. I've watched the videos online. I have my Produce Like a Pro shirt on today, so I feel official. Alright, so what we're going to use today is I'm going to use my fancy Strat. This is my Strat. This is a 2016 Strat Elite. It's got the version 4 noiseless pickups on it. It sounds great. It's blue. It looks cool. It's got locking tuners on it, which I love locking tuners. I hate switching my strings out. This makes it much faster. It's also got strap locks, because it's the future, and that's a thing, and that's awesome. So I remember back in the day when I was playing bass on stage, and you whip the bass around to look cool, and it falls on the ground, and you start crying on stage, and that never looks good. We're going to be using a nice quality cord going to my Princeton amp. My Princeton amp is a Sweetwater exclusive. It's basically your standard 68 reissue Princeton, but it's got the 12-inch Canvas Rex speaker in it, which is an upgrade they did, because that's what a lot of people were already doing to their Princetons. Instead, they're taking out the 10-inch Jensen speakers and putting the 12-inch Canvas Rex in there. So Sweetwater, they're smart. They're like, people want that. Let's put that out, and people will buy it. And I did. And it's awesome. These are my settings right here. I am using an attenuator on the top. I'm dialing it down. I have a Dr. C brake light, which I did a lot of the research on the online forums. That's supposed to be one of the better ones. Around 1 or 2, it dials back the volume enough where it still sounds like the amp. Around 3 or 4, it starts to compress a good amount. 4 compresses a really good amount. So that could be cool sometimes. But I prefer it on 1 or 2. It just kind of takes the volume down just enough where, my wife and daughter don't wake up. I'll be miking that with a 57. It's a Beta 57, which I guess is different than normal Shure 57. I don't know why. Something with the Polaroid pattern or something. It's a 57. It's the most common, popular microphone to mic an amp in the world. So it should sound great. That'll be going to my computer. I'm using a Focusrite 2i2. I got a bigger Focusrite upstairs, but this is just a standard Focusrite 2i2 Scarlett. And that's going to my computer, and I run Cakewalk. So many, many years ago, I bought the first version of Sonar in Cakewalk, which was who knows how long ago. It was Sonar X1 or whatever it was. I paid $100, and I was so excited. And I bought Cakewalk because that's what my friends use, and I had some experience on it, so I don't want to start from scratch. So I bought Sonar X1. I learned everything, did all the tutorials, all the online videos, everything. The new versions came out. I paid more, upgrade to those new versions. And I always wanted to have enough money to upgrade to the premium version. Sounds like that's got all the things I want in it. It's all awesome things in it. It's all the top end stuff. And then Gibson bought it, and it went bankrupt because it's Gibson. But then BandLab bought Cakewalk, and they put it out as a premium version for free. And I was like, this is my dreams. And everybody on the internet's like, well, it's Cakewalk, it's junky. And I'm like, boy, Mark 15 years ago would have, done some things for that version of Cakewalk. I'm sure that Reaper and Logic and Studio One all have benefits, and they might be better than Cakewalk at this point, but it's a learning curve, and I don't want to do it. With Cakewalk, I can plug everything in. I can go in like 10 seconds. I understand it. Everything makes sense to me. I'm also going to be using my fancy Sony headphones here. These are the something 1000 version 2. They're the top of the line version 2 noise canceling wireless headphones. They're awesome. I've more than got my money out of these. I go for walks with them all the time. I just listen to music and tune the world out, and it's awesome. I wish they named their stuff better. Everybody knows what Quiet Comfort is. Quiet Comfort 2, that makes sense. But not XWM 1000. I don't know what's on here. But they're great. I'm not going to be using them turned on at all, another noise canceling stuff in it. They'll just be passive noise canceling because they fit pretty well and they're snug and they cover your ears. So I'll be listening through these to see what it sounds like. I know it sounds great because it's a Strat through a Princeton, and I play with it all the time. But I can see direct recording. I'll see what it sounds like on this. All right, this is legit first impression because I've never heard myself recorded before through headphones by myself. Other people have done it, but I've never done it myself. All right, see what this sounds like. Sounds really good. Turn this up a little bit. Let's wake up, everybody. This will be fun. I'm going to play the same thing. Oh, old man pro tip for you. What I play is very simple. It's the same thing I play in every guitar as soon as I pick it up, because I know what it's supposed to sound like and feel like. And I know within 3 seconds if I'm going to like that guitar ever. If I like it, I play a bunch of other stuff, see if I like the guitar even more. If I don't like it in that first 3 seconds, I'll never like that guitar. So find something you can play that's simple, repetitive, you know how it's supposed to feel and how it's supposed to sound. Then whenever you pick up a guitar in a guitar store, all the employees will look at you like you have no idea what you're doing, can play one thing, but you'll know if you like the guitar within 3 seconds. There's 3 seconds. All right, we're going up to 7.5. I normally have it set at 4.5 because that's where the amp just starts to break up. Anything over 5.5, it doesn't get any louder. It just gets more compressed and distorted and awesome. So let's do this quickly before I get yelled at. All right, that sounds great. I'll be miking up that sound to record the album. But yeah, like it's a Princeton. It sounds great. I got a sweet pedal board. I'll go through that in a different video. And the Princeton's a great pedal platform. So I'll go through and show you all my fancy boutique pedals. All right, till next time, where I have a surprise for you. I was all concerned my condenser mic here would, be peeking out too much. It might hurt it. Then I realized that this mic is mostly made for drums. So it's fine. I mean, it might even take Tyler screaming. Who knows?